grub is done. Grub. Tor XVF less. Everyone configure prefix equals user. Sysconf dir is going to equal Etsy. Less is less than must be used. Make install. Okay. Jesus, where do I get my free Mac? I got free back. Free memory. Alright, 230. You can see here the swap is being utilized. Yeah, refer to my rants on swap about this one. And let's go. Let's see, Tor XVF gzip. gzip. Configure. Prefix equals user. Bin dir is equal to bin. Make install. We got to move over some stuff to user bin. Make install. Gzip gives us our gunzip and gzip, uncompressed, zcat, zcompare, zdiff, all that good stuff. Bin. gzexe, uncompress, zcompare, zdiff, zegrep to user bin. Okay. Also have to move over zfgrep, zforce, zgrep, zless, zmore, znew to user bin. KIP route. Am I done? IP route, Tor XVF IP route. Okay, an IP route we have to say said shit. Said place carrot targets with S at orp d .g miscellaneous file. See, said carrot targets S. Please. Orp d with monkey. Set I. Orp d. Set I. Orp IP.8 new spaces man 8 makefile. Can I do a make install? Nope. Point to SBU's IP route. IP route is it's an old one, but it's newer. 7.5 had it. IP route used to have, I think IP route used to have trace route. No, I'm probably lying. I'm lying altogether because I think IP route is kind of old. It's been before 7.5. So, omit everything that I said. Doctor equals user share doc IP route 2-3.16. Install. Yeah, I was lying all the way. IP route's old. This is the only thing we had before. We didn't have I-9 utils. We only had IFCG, like I was saying before. Okay. Nstat. Netstat. Okay. Remove IP route. We have keyboard utils. I think that's what we did. tar xvf kbd. Okay. Let's see, patch mp1-i kbd 202 backspace fixes patch. Let's say set I s please resize cons underscore progs equals nothing. Yes. With escape out 1 no. Pop out G. Configure. I'm gonna replace resize cons progs. And set I, please resize cons dot 8 nothing docs man 8 makefile dot in. Package config path equals tools lib package config .1 configure prefix equals username disable vlock make install. There's some documentation to install too. It just gives you the option to bail out on the documentation, but I say do it. You know, make install. LFS is it's the basics of Linux, yes, but it's kind of like in its own world. And trying to look up some of this other stuff when you're trying to look up some documentation, compatible documentation. I mean, they could have different versions of different programs that we use here. And these are more stripped down and basic, and you really, you might not have certain switches available or whatever else like that, but it's always good keyboard. 2.02. It's always good to get the documentation for the system. What I'm saying is too, a lot of other systems may use the same programs, but they'll have their own type of variation to the program, where you'll have all kind of simple switches and crap like that. So if you read the man pages on that system, a newer system, not that this is old, but something like that came from a Debian or a whatever, if you read that and you try to apply that stuff here as far as switches go or some other things, you'll fail. So get the documentation. It's always good to breeze over anyway. It's always good to have. And sometimes it is a little monotonous to set up, but hey, this is your system. And I feel like, if you're into Devon or anything else like that, you don't want to create any loose ends by not having the right documentation for the system. Kmod 18. Configure prefix equals user. Binder is going to equal bin. Sysconfig dir etc with root lib dir equals lib with exe with clib. Yeah. Make install. Kmod doesn't take too long, does it? Make install. I've got a for loop, for statement to do. Target in dev mod ins mod info mod verb remove mod do. Link symbolic verbose bin. See, this is wrong. Okay. 1 up is in our sources directory. If you go 2 up, then you can hit bin. Kmod sbin $, target. If you guys run into a problem like this, go tell the LFS team so they can fix this stuff in the book, because it's not right. It's definitely not right. Done. Okay. Like you saw earlier, when I ran into the problem with what was it? This mod. Motherfucker, huh? 4 grand. Oof, man, that was close. Jesus, Hermione. That was close. I background the job, I guess. Man, that was really close. Like, if you saw my screen right there, if you would have saw my face, you'd been like, this guy is in some serious bullshit right now. Yeah, that was really close. I thought I killed my screen session. Well, I thought I killed my session to my SSH machine. At which point, I would have been severely screwed. Alright, so, Kmod is done. And like I said, with this documentation here, alright, if you're not using tab, if you're not tab switching as you're going along, you would have severely screwed up your system. And I imagine a lot of people who don't know about tab switching or don't use tab to auto-complete anything, you would screw up your system. And you'd screw it up really good, okay? There's another one here, which is way back over glibc. It's actually GCC after our test. And this one right here, the second one. This one right here is Mortal. Okay? So, there was also there's also stuff later on, is it in Kmod? I forget where it's at. There's stuff later on too. But anyway, if you run across it, put some pressure on these people who are writing these books to fix that, okay? Because that's not cool. That is not cool at all. Granted, it's only documentation, but if this is your first time and you really don't know what's going on, and you run into something like that, it could cost you an install, okay? And even like with the GCC problem, that's just complete lax right there. That doesn't make any sense to me. But you know, it's going to take the users to get this through. One person's not going to make it happen. Well, that's a lie too. But it's going to take the users to get this through, so we can improve the documentation for the book, so we can avoid simple things like that. You know. So come on, LFXers. Let's unite and talk to these guys. They need our feedback about it. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's been like that since like 6.8, I think. You know. So we gotta let them know that fix your shit, man. Pipeline. Okay, so let's see. Package config path equals user. Oh no, what's going on? Tools lib package config dot run configure prefix equals user. Make install. Sounds cool. After lib pipeline, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more packages to go.